It was supposed to be the perfect vacation, the kind of summer getaway every couple dreams about. Sun-drenched beaches, boardwalks lit with neon lights, and the salty breeze of Ocean City, Maryland. But in May of 2002, what began as a romantic trip quickly descended into a nightmare. Two people vanished, a public restroom became a crime scene, and at the center of it all was a married couple who seemed on the surface like any other young pair in love. This is not just a story about crime. It's about obsession, control, and the terrifying extremes some relationships can reach. This is the story of Erica and Benjamin Sifrit, a love story written in blood. Erica Elaine Grace grew up in Roaring Spring, Pennsylvania. Blonde, athletic, and ambitious, she had the kind of all-American upbringing that seemed straight out of a yearbook. Friends described her as bubbly, competitive, and popular. She excelled in sports and seemed destined for success. Benjamin Adam Sifrit, known as BJ, came from a different path. A Navy SEAL with a decorated record, he was disciplined, intense, and carried the aura of someone who had been through the grueling trials of one of the toughest military programs in the world. When Erica and Benjamin met, sparks flew. They shared an attraction built on charisma and intensity. In 1999, they married, becoming what many saw as a picture-perfect couple. But behind the smiles and wedding photos, their relationship harbored dangerous currents. BJ's military past left him with a volatile personality, while Erica seemed drawn to chaos and thrill-seeking. Together, they fed off each other in ways that would later spiral into violence. From the outside, Erica and BJ appeared adventurous. They loved excitement, pushing boundaries, and living on adrenaline. But privately, their marriage was turbulent. BJ had a reputation for being controlling, quick-tempered, and fascinated with domination. Erica, in turn, seemed intoxicated by the danger he represented. Instead of grounding each other, they amplified one another's darkest traits. Their relationship became a feedback loop of obsession. They shared everything, including a disturbing fascination with control, violence, and testing how far they could go. This set the stage for what would happen during their trip to Ocean City. In late May 2002, Ocean City was gearing up for the summer season. Tourists strolled the boardwalk, neon lights flickered, and the beachside town buzzed with energy. Among the visitors were a couple named Joshua Ford and Martha Jeannie Crutchley. Both were in their early 30s, friendly, easygoing, and looking for a relaxed weekend by the shore. On the night of May 24th, they crossed paths with Erica and BJ Sifrit. Details of how they met vary, but what is clear is that Erica and BJ invited Joshua and Martha back to their condo. What followed would forever change 4 lives. Inside the Sifrit's condo, the night spiraled into chaos. At some point, Erica accused Joshua and Martha of stealing her purse. What happened next is pieced together from confessions, testimony, and chilling evidence. Joshua and Martha were trapped. Erica reportedly controlled the situation, while BJ enforced it with military precision. In the bathroom of the condo, the couple's night ended in unimaginable violence. By morning, Joshua Ford and Martha Crutchley were gone. What makes the Sifrit case particularly disturbing is not just the act itself, but what followed. Instead of panic, Erica and BJ worked together methodically. They dismembered the remains of their victims and disposed of them in a dumpster. The calculated coldness of their actions stunned investigators later. It wasn't just violence. It was the eerie cooperation between Erica and BJ, as if they were bound not only by marriage but by a shared secret too dark for anyone else to understand. For weeks, Joshua and Martha were listed as missing. Their families searched desperately for answers, not knowing that the truth lay hidden in dumpsters and scattered evidence. But Erica and BJ didn't stop their reckless behavior. Just days after the murders, the couple was caught breaking into a Hooters restaurant in Ocean City. They were arrested for burglary. During the arrest, police discovered Erica's purse, and inside it, Joshua and Martha's driver's licenses. That discovery cracked the case wide open. Police immediately suspected a connection between the Sifrits and the missing couple. As investigators dug deeper, the horrifying truth emerged. Inside dumpsters, they found human remains belonging to Joshua and Martha. The condo, once a vacation rental, became a crime scene. Detectives realized they weren't dealing with a random act. This was something premeditated, fueled by a toxic dynamic between Erica and BJ. In 2003, Erica and BJ Sifrit stood trial, separately. Prosecutors argued that Erica manipulated and lured victims, while BJ carried out the physical violence. The evidence pointed to a joint effort, a chilling partnership where each played their part. BJ was convicted of first-degree counts of taking a life and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Erica was convicted of second-degree counts and sentenced to 38 years in prison. The difference in sentencing reflected how jurors perceived their roles, BJ as the physical enforcer, Erica as the psychological instigator. Why would a seemingly normal couple descend into such darkness? Experts suggest that Erica and BJ's relationship was a classic case of a toxic symbiosis. BJ, the controlling Navy SEAL, thrived on dominance and aggression. Erica, charismatic and manipulative, provided fuel to his ego and participated in his violent fantasies. Individually, they might never have acted out in the same way. Together, they created a dangerous environment where morality collapsed. This psychological interdependence is a recurring theme in cases of criminal couples. One provides control, the other provides validation, and together they enable each other's worst impulses. The murders of Joshua Ford and Martha Crutchley shocked Ocean City and beyond. They weren't random. They were the product of a couple who blurred the line between love and destruction. Erica and BJ's marriage didn't survive prison. Their bond, once sealed by vows and blood, fractured behind bars. But their story remains a chilling reminder. Relationships built on obsession and control can lead to devastating consequences. A vacation by the ocean, two couples meeting by chance, and a nightmare that unfolded behind closed doors. The story of Erica and Benjamin Sifrit is more than a true crime case. It's a study of how love, when twisted, can become a weapon. Joshua Ford and Martha Crutchley's lives were cut short not by strangers, but by a husband and wife who turned their union into a pact of violence. And though the Sifrits are now locked away, their story lingers as one of the darkest examples of what happens when love becomes lethal. If this chilling account of the Sifrit case disturbed you, there are many more stories like it. Stories of obsession, betrayal, and the psychology of crime. Subscribe to our channel for more true crime documentaries. Together, we'll continue to uncover the darkest corners of human behavior.